Hey guys, Lingo here. Thank you guys for tuning in again. So this is all about level 2 character movement, which is combat movements. And there are three basic combat movements. The first one is a drop shot. The second one is a jump shot. And then the third one is a duck shot. So one more time, without ADSing, a drop shot. Second one, jump shot. Third one, a duck shot. Now, duck shooting is not the same as crouch shooting. I don't want to say never, but you should almost never be crouch shooting. If you're going to crouch shoot someone, you might as well just do a drop shot. So, duck shooting, again, is going to be when you're crouching up and down like this, ducking up and down like this. So, let's talk about when to use all three of them. Drop shot is the best when you're very close to the enemy. The closer it is, the better. So for example, if the enemy is this close and he's shooting at you, then you can do a drop shot. Get used to aiming up a little bit. So when you're dropping, you don't want to be shooting at his feet. So get ready to just pre-aim up already. So when I'm dropping down, I'm already angled up. So make sure that you angle up already. Pre-angle up when you're doing a drop shot. So that's when you're going to use it. Now for drop shots, it's very situational, so make sure you do them correctly. Here are some tips to doing them. First of all, only do them if it's a necessity, and only do them if the enemy is staying still and shooting at you already. So they're already jumping. It's not good to do a drop shot on him, because how you counter someone drop shooting you is to actually jump them like this if they're very close. For instance, if this is the person and he do a drop shot on me, I'll actually just jump like this. This is actually how you counter it. So make sure that when you're doing a drop shot is when the enemy is already shooting at you and you have no other choice, so you can do a drop shot to try and get ready. You can also do pre-drop shots and stuff like that. We'll go over that just at the end, but let's just try to keep this a little bit simple here. Drop shots, again, is use it when it's close range and the guy is already shooting at you. So the concept is when the guy is already shooting at you, usually people don't shoot at your feet. They're shooting at, your chest area like this. So during that time when they're blasting at you, if you just drop down, he might miss a couple bullets, and that's what's actually gonna, determine the fight. He misses and you get the kill because he's still standing still, trying to shoot you. So you catch him off guard. So instead of just trading bullets like that, just do a drop shot, a simple drop shot, and pre-aim up too. So you don't want to be shooting at his feet like this. Shooting at his feet, no good. Just shoot, pre-aim up. So that's the whole concept, as close as possible. Again, it's very situational because when you're doing a drop shot, it's kind of dangerous because you're giving up your mobility, So if the guy is, I'll give you more tips on drop shots when to use them, but that's the whole general concept. Let's move on to the next one. Maybe let's do a duck shot first. Duck shot is the best when you're behind cover. So something like this. Let's say you're trying to shoot the enemy, duck up and down like this. So say for instance, he's trying to snipe you in the head. Well, if you're ducking up and down like this, it's a little harder for him to actually shoot you. When he shoot you, you might be in the process of right here already. So, gives you a higher chance of survival. But instead of just ducking up and down like this, why not duck up and down and strafe at the same time? Make yourself even a harder target. Now, you could use this with the assault rifle. Let's say I'm shooting this guy. I can duck up and down like this. Or with a sniper rifle. So you can shoot. Or pretend this is a sniper rifle. Just stuff like that, that's duck shot. You want to get those keys. The purpose here is the key. You want to be able to hit those keys like ducking supernaturally and out of instinct. Now, you're supposed to do this when you're behind cover like this. But sometimes I do it even in close range like this. Sometimes I'll shoot like this and I'll duck up and down. I'll shoot someone like that sometimes. And it works pretty well. The thing is, when you're engaging in a fight that's close range or mid range, you always need some kind of movement. You don't want to just stand still when it's close or mid range. You're too easy of a target. So that's why it's very important to know how to adjust, your aim. So when you're strafing left or right, keep it at the aim, and being able to like strafe left and right, and always shooting at the targets though. It's really important. But anyways, that's duck shooting. Let's talk about the third one, which is jump shot. This is actually the one you're going to be performing the most once you add that into your arsenal of skills that you can just pull off. Let's talk about why jump shot is so powerful. Jump shot is really broken because it really misses with the enemy's headbox. It makes you a lot harder to actually hit, so it increases your survivability rate. If you watch any guy that's really good, like professional players or anyone that's really good on YouTube, you're going to notice one thing. During mid-range or close-range combat, they're jumping a lot. And that's the reason why. They're not jumping because it's easier to aim. And if anything, it's a little bit harder to aim. But when you're jumping, you always aim at chest level. So when you do jump up, you will get a couple of hit shots too. So just aim around chest level and then jump. You don't really have to correct the height of the recoil. So you don't have to try to jump up and then try to aim down. And then when you're down, you're trying to aim up. You don't have to try to correct this. The only thing you have to correct is when you're strafing a little bit to the right, you got to correct it to the left. See how I'm maintaining my aim at the guy? So that's all you have to correct. So remember what I said in close range to mid range, you need to at least have some kind of motion. At the bare minimum, the bare minimum movement you should have is at least strafe to the right while shooting the guy. Don't just stand still and shoot the guy. It's too easy of a target. Now, why just strafe right? Why not strafe right and jump too? Now you're harder to hit. Now, here's some tips for jump shots. Jump shots when you're ADSing down, only the very first couple of jumps is actually fast because it carries on your momentum, but afterwards it's a little slow. So for instance, like I'll jump fast, but then see how it slows down, the ADS. So here's a fast jump if I go like this, but then later it goes slower and slower. Look at how slow this is. So this one is faster and then slower. The first 2 or 3 jumps is fast. So sometimes you can use that to your advantage too, is you can jump out the corners and just jump like that. It's called the bunny hop. If you time it insanely correctly, it will look like you jump in midair, and that's what's called the bunny hop, like this. But a jump shot is more like when you're shooting someone in like close range, and let's say you're not paying attention, all of a sudden someone blasted you, you could react to it by jumping like this. That would be a jump shot. But for chucking corners, you can do a bunny hop jump like that to chuck the corners. But anyways, those are for jump shots. I don't want to go too complicated here, but that's just general ideas. So let's again just wrap up: drop shots, jump shots, and duck shots. And just know that when you're ADSing down for a jump shot, you can't jump that far. You're jumping because it's slow. But you're not ADS, you actually jump very far. So another way to do the jump shot, knowing this concept, is also, let's say if somebody is camping like right here, another good way is to actually just jump on him without ADSing like that around him. It's actually a little difficult for him. First of all, he's checking this way, you jump over his screen, and now he's trying to correct you, and then you kept jumping around. It's kind of difficult for him to just keep following like that. So just kind of abuse these facts. When sometimes it's very close, it's okay to do jump shots without ADSing and just use hip fire, especially when you're using like MP5 or any submachine guns that has a decent hip fire. But anyways, that's all the three most basic combat movements. Let's talk about how to add them into your arsenal. What's the best way to target practice and learn this? Well, you can't learn this on Warzone if you don't already know how to perform any one of these 3. The best way is to go to multiplayer and go to kill confirm. It's the mode I would recommend, and try to get as many kills as you can using whichever one you're trying to practice. For instance, if you're trying to practice a jump shot, for instance, you shoot the guy and then jump. When you first start off, shoot the guy first and then jump. Maybe just do one jump. Start off slow, just easy. What you're trying to do is the more you perform, the more natural it's going to become, and you want to get it into a muscle memory. So when you actually perform this in real situations in Warzone, you don't do it because you think that you're gonna do it. You do it because it's out of reaction. That's how you gotta practice it too. Here's a little stuff to challenge your concept. For instance, drop shots. How can you make it more complicated? You just drop. Well, you can do a slide cancel to a drop. You can slide cancel to a drop. You can slide cancel to a drop like that. And pay attention to how I'm dropping, okay? Pay attention to my drop and your drop. This drop, one more time, correct drop, one more time, correct drop. Here is a incorrect drop. Hopefully you guys can see the difference. Do you guys see the difference? This is bad and this is good. One more time. This is the good. So you should notice that there is no hesitation. It's a smooth drop all the way to the ground. But anyways, that's drop shots. Make sure you get comfortable doing drop shots. You could do like, you know, slide to a corner to a drop shot, or you can do a slide cancel 80 to a drop shot. You can do a lot of stuff with these. You can also do another one. It's combination of pre-drop shooting, and then when the guy jumps out, you can do a bunny hop, so you can jump out of it. This is actually broken because the thing is, imagine somebody sees you, he's right there, he's shooting on the ground at you when he first peeked out like that, and then all of a sudden he's shooting at the ground, but right when you see him, you already started jumping up. So instead, he's going to be jumping, he's going to be shooting at your feet, but because you're also jumping too, there's a couple seconds or a couple bullets where he's actually shooting at the ground and not even at you at all. Incredibly broken move right there. Pre-drop shot to bunny hop up. There's also more complicated stuff for like jump shots. There's fadeaway bunny hops instead of just doing a bunny hop and, you know, stuff like that. But for this video, just pay attention to how to add these arsenal into it, and playing multiplayer is definitely one of the best way. Here's another way you can add them in, is to play some play a custom map like this, and I'll show you guys how to make it in case you guys don't know how to make it. All right, game setup, the map, you can make it, yeah, this one is fine. Oh, actually, you know what? Another one will be better since we're practicing with bot. This map, Cerebro, and then we'll go to free for all is fine. Game rules, unlimited, score limit. Just make it like unlimited so it doesn't ever like, you know, distract you. Unlimited, all looking good. Game rules, bot setup. Just put like maybe 2. Bot difficulty. You can make it at the lowest. Recruit. And let's see here. Yeah, that's about it. And we'll just start the map. So we'll just use this loadout. So let's practice the jump shot first. So when we first see the guy, we're going to shoot and then we do the jump. Okay, we're not going to do like too much crazy jump. So we'll first shoot the guy. Jump. Get shot and then jump. That's all we're doing. Shoot and then jump. We're trying to get that muscle memory in. To learn how to jump while we're shooting, because it's a complicated weird thing, because usually you don't jump when you shoot. So right there, a little jump. I was trying to let him shoot me. Ooh. That little jump got the headshot. Just jump up, got the headshot. There he is. Got a headshot too from that jump. I never aim for the head. I always aim around chest level. So those jump is letting me get those headshots. Just trying to let him stay. Alright, let's go ahead and practice some drop shots. Gotta let him shoot you first. Once he's shooting at you, then you do a drop shot. You don't force a drop shot out. You got to get ready where when someone is shooting at you, then you do a drop. You never want to just pre-drop shot when someone's not even looking at you. In those cases, it's better to just kill them while standing up and see how he reacts. You don't want to just give up your mobility when the guy is not even looking at you. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and sorry guys, I'll try to. I know that I haven't been posting a lot lately. The last time I posted was like a week ago. I'll try to get these videos out as soon as I can. It's just that, you know, I've been kind of overwhelmed with just the Fiverr orders, the coaching orders, and I'm definitely enjoying it. You know, it's definitely keeping me busy. You know, there's actually a day where I think I coached like 14 hours straight, and that's just 14 hours of coaching, you know. So it's like, I think that day I probably only slept like 5 hours. So it's just you know, just really trying to keep up with the demand. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in and for all the support. Really appreciate it, and I'll try to get more videos consistently, you know, in the daily basis or something that could. If you guys are interested in getting some coaching done, I'll have it in the description below. You could either contact me on Fiverr, or you could just you know, DM me on Discord too if you like. Anyways guys, thank you guys so much again for all the support and all the likes and all the subs lately. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.